Hi everyone. In this lecture, we are going to talk about data visualization with Pandas. So first things first, in order for Pandas to work with data visualization, we need another Python library. This is a very well-known Python library for creating amazing data visualizations, and it is called matplotlib. So what you are going to have to do before actually starting this lecture is go to your terminal, stop the Jupyter server by saying Control C, and then install matplotlib. So matplotlib. Go ahead and install it. Make sure it has been installed in the pip file. All right. So if I come in here, you can see we have Pandas, and then we have Jupyter, and then we have matplotlib. So make sure it is installed, and then go ahead and run your the Jupyter server. So I'm going to say Jupyter notebook. Okay, that was misspelled. Notebook. It's going to run our Jupyter notebook. It's going to run it right here. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click right here. I'm going to delete this. Yes, I want to delete it. This is the data analysis, our file from our previous lecture. I'm just going to take a look at it so it is not messed up. Right. So there we go. So now I'm going to create another file. So click on New, go to Python 3, and this is going to basically create a new notebook. Just change the title to Data Visualization with Pandas. Hit rename, and there we go. So we have created that file. And we do have the matplotlib installed in the pip file as well. So I'm just going to show that to you again. Here is matplotlib. Make sure you install it. So let's go into data visualization. First, I'm going to say import pandas as PD. I'm going to say import matplotlib as MPL. Matplotlib. Let's run this. It is run. Now, first let's load our CSV file into our data frame. So I'm going to say data frame read pd.read_CSV. What is the name of the CSV file? Sales.csv. So whenever we read the CSV, it means that we grab that CSV and convert it to data frame. CSV data frame, both of them have the same structure. Two-dimensional data. Let's hit shift, hit enter. There we go. Now I'm going to create a histogram and with the values of the quantity column, and I want to see how many products are bought with a given order. So let's just say df, and I'm going to say quantity. So quantity, and now let's say dot hist, not comma, dot. Let me zoom in to 125%. Hist. This is going to draw for us a histogram. And I'm going to hold shift, press enter. And congratulations, you have just drawn your very first data visualization. So what do we have in here? On the left, the y-axis, it represents the number of entries that we have. So it's a little bit above 4,000. On the bottom, horizontally, it represents the quantity. So we have 0 quantity, 10 in the middle, then 20, 30, 40, all the way to 100 to 110. So what does this histogram mean? How can we interpret this? What it means is that it says that most of our orders, most of the quantity of the orders, their quantity is either 10 or less than that. So you might be asking me, okay, how have you reached at this point? So let's take a look at this. So we can see that we don't have any 0 orders. It starts right from order number 1. It starts from order 1. That's why there is a very small space there. So you can see the space right here. And we know this is 20. So in the middle, which is this one, almost right here, we are at the 10. So when we are at the 10, you can see most of the orders, they are at the 10. Almost 4,000 and something orders. They are there. The order quantity is 10. Now I'm going to rephrase this. Most of the companies who have purchased products from us, the quantity of their orders is either 10 or less than 10. That is what this blue area, which is like is it an L? Yeah, it's like an L, which this long vertical line, this represents. How? This horizontal axis, this x-axis, it represents the quantity. So 100 quantity has been ordered around 100 times, right? Very little, right? But 20 quantity, it has been ordered around 400 times, like right here where the cursor is. But the 10, it has been ordered a lot, 4,000 times. So this is how you can read data. I'm sure you understood what I was talking about. And this is a histogram. And that's what it means when you're working with a histogram. It basically tells us that most of the orders are small. Why? Because most of the orders are less than 20. Even though we have 100 or more than 100 quantity orders in the quantity. Now let's visualize that in here as well. So here we have the quantity, and I'm gonna select this cell, and I'm gonna right click on it. I'm really hoping that I can do this. I'm gonna go to format cells. It didn't work. Okay, so file protection, alignment, general, vertical. This is the alignment. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click on this. Let's go to sort. Let's go to A to Z. Now, let's take a look at this. So you can see that we have no order 0. It directly starts from 1. So now let's take a look at that. So it's very zoomed in. Let's zoom out. So you can see at order 0, we don't have any. It starts from 1. And okay, what am I doing there? Here. So most of the orders, you can see, so I'm just going to scroll down. The histogram told us that most of the orders are either 10 or less than 10. And we need to visualize that for ourselves. So here is 10. Let's see how many 10s we have. Okay, so I'm just going to suffice to 10, right? So where is 10? 10 ends right here. So I'm going to zoom in, right? What do we have here? Let's just click on this. There we go. What is the row number? 3,862. What does that mean? I mean, in total, we have 4,976, I assume. And 3,800 of those, almost 3/4 of the entire record is just less than 10. And the rest of them are 11. If you just try to scroll down, then you can see it's 11. So most of our cells are below 10. Almost 3/4 are below 10. And the final quarter, it's above 10. And I'm just going to go to 100 because I want to show you something. So again, keep this in mind. This is the quantity. It means that a product has been ordered this many times, or this is the quantity by a specific company. It has been ordered. That's why it says wholesale. You can see it says wholesale. So let's go to 100. There we go. So we are at the 100. I'm going to zoom in. How many times 100 has been repeated? Twice. So this is very little quantity, right? It has been repeated only twice. So like 200 orders in total. That's why if you come here, you can see it's basically has been repeated 200 times right here. So this is basically what this histogram is telling us. Now I'm going to create another bar graph for product category column to find out the top product in the category based on the number of times it has been ordered. So I'm going to say DF prod category dot value count dot plot. Okay. Dot plot. And what kind of plot do I want? I'm going to say kind is going to be bar h. Let's hit enter. So this is like a little bit more intuitive than the previous one. So right away we can see that the item which has been ordered a lot is the ebooks. It has been ordered more than 1,200 times. The training videos and blueprints, they are following ebooks. So the training videos, they have been ordered around 1,000 times, blueprints around, I would say 900, and robots around 300 and something. I remember from the previous video, 330. Yeah, it was ordered 330 something 6, I assume, times. So this is what this horizontal bar says. Now, I know this wasn't like a lot of cool stuff, a lot of real world. That's because it does require a complete course of itself. What I've done is I have provided you 4 courses in the data science area. This course, this data analysis, very simple stuff. We are just getting started, right? We are getting warmed up. And then you're going to have Pandas. Right after that, you're going to have NumPy for data science essentials course. And after that, you're going to have the Matplotlib data visualization for data science with Matplotlib. So we are going to talk about Matplotlib a lot. I've dedicated a complete essentials course for it. You can see it in the course curriculum, I'm sure. So with this, our small but very useful, very, very cool course getting started, data analysis with Python, with the Pandas, the data analysis for data science getting started course comes to an end. See you in the Pandas for data analysis. Sorry, for data, it is data analysis, but what I would like to call it, or the correct terminology is Pandas for data science essentials course. See you then.